Hello, everybody. And I'd like by starting off by saying thank you for joining us on the new podcast. I have Emily Harness here with me, sister,
Oh,
and the podcast is called The Dark Side Aliens, Conspiracy, Paranormal Mysteries. We're going to start this one off today by, well, literally just minutes ago, Trump was shot, and it was a failed assassination attempt, and he's okay and recovering at the local hospital. There was somebody who wasn't so lucky. As of now, we know of one person that passed away due to this, and our hearts go out to that person and their family.
the shooter has been eliminated.
The shooter was eliminated, so bye
So
bye.
that threat is gone.
The crappy part is now we don't know what. Well, I guess in the coming days, in the coming time, I guess we'll find out if he was part of any other groups or political ties to who and what and where, if that will even be discussed. I mean, this we're all about conspiracies and stuff around here, and it is crazy that everybody called Trump crazy for saying that his political opponents were trying to assassinate him literally
Well,
and
they
politically.
he said, I don't know how many times, if you're not going to be able to beat me, you're going to have to kill me.
This is true. Um, and they still did it. All they did was
Yeah, they
just make
failed at
him
that
stronger.
too.
They kind of just made it even stronger. So I guess we'll see what comes to light out of all this. There's not really a whole bunch of information other than he was shot and he's still alive. But switching gears a little bit, um, I'm all about aliens and conspiracies and a lot of different things. But one of my favorite guys is Billy Carson. Hey, Billy. Um, he likes to. Well, I shouldn't say he likes to. He has studied ancient alien and about all things ancient. And there's a lot of things that he discusses about past uh, civilizations on this planet. And the Sumerians were definitely one of them. And we do know that they existed. It wasn't, this isn't like something someone could say, oh, they didn't exist. No, they existed. Um, there's still a temple that still stands, and a lot of ancient texts have been found and correlate that there was an ancient people known as the Anunnaki, and that's one of my favorites personally. I like to read about it, and one of the most things that I've pretty much found about the topic, honestly, is from Billy Carson. He's pretty much made it pretty well known, and honestly, I'm trying to get a video to upload right now to show everyone, but it's not really working with me right now. Let's see. Did send it to you once, Emily, and I'm trying to get that video to look.
You said you said it to me.
But it does, yeah. It's one of the million ones I sent to you. It's the one that talks about, and you sent the one that you sent to me would be a good one to be able to share with everyone, but I'm having a hard time finding out how to share.
I'm not, I don't think I have the ability to be able to do that on my side.
Yeah, I know, it's stupid. Yeah. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like it's wanting to do it. So I am just going to the old-fashioned way and bring you in all the stuff I sent you. You gotta bear with us. It's our first time using this law, so as time goes, we'll get better. I will definitely be able
It's been a
to
struggle, that's
master
for
it
sure.
soon. Oh yeah, today we've spent hours on this thing, just getting it to the point to where we can at least stream and
Yeah. And then my 12-year-old
share it with
year-old
people.
son decided to show us all up and fix it in 2 seconds. So that was interesting.
Well, when you're raised around technology, from the time you were a baby till the time just as much experience as we do.
Probably like more, honestly, because
Pause.
I mean, they were raised in the high technology era where we remember not having it, so our brains are still learning how to learn the new technology, where theirs it's just built
Right?
into their heads. It's like they were born knowing how to use
Well,
a tablet.
instead, I'm
So
just gonna play the video. Gonna play the video for the sound, and I don't know if you, but I gotta reset it because then I'll just start off in the middle of the damn. All right, here we go. No, is it really not? Oh my god.
here, let me see if I can play it. Which one? The one I sent you?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The one about Adam and Eve. I guess I wasn't smart enough to do that. Just
What?
turned my phone around and showed the video and everything on my phone.
People who think that 8 billion people that we have now on Earth came from two people. People who think that 8 billion people that we have now on Earth came from two people have never studied genetics. Because if I start mating with my sister and so forth and so on, by the second generation, third generation, we're going to have a whole bunch of people with disabilities and one eye and arms broken and small legs and all kinds of. You can't make 8 billion people. Not enough genetic diversity. Right. So that's why they had the specific mating times and the people that you could mate with to make sure that they were not creating a small genetic pool. And once they figured that worked, they said, okay, let's isolate them in a certain part of the garden and begin to do this experiment with them. Adam had Cain and Abel, and Yahweh came back to check on his offerings one day. And, one was bringing him the harvest, one was bringing him the lamb, and one got jealous because he kept taking the harvest. He's like, I'm pissed off, I'm going to kill my brother, right? So Cain kills Abel, and God comes back like he doesn't know this. He's supposed to be all-knowing and omnipotent. He doesn't know that this happened. He's shocked that this happened. And he says, I got to kick you out of the garden. And so Cain says in the Bible, he says, the people out there will kill me. But what people? I thought there's no people. I thought there was no people. People who think that 8 billion people that we have now on Earth came from two people have.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, not like we are trying to discredit the Bible here. Okay, I will say that there are a lot of truths in the Bible, and there's nothing in the Bible that says that even Jesus himself, which I think Jesus is an alien. That's my own theory, and I'll get on that to a later topic. But the fact of the matter is the Bible was written by men. The Bible wasn't written by God. And also it was written by. It was also a lot of the stuff taken out of the Bible that didn't fit men's agenda, like the Book of Enoch, which literally speaks about aliens, literally speaks about Enoch being taken up above the earth and sees the earth from up there. Like, so much detail is written into the book of Enoch. It's literally the biggest book of the Bible originally. Well, why would they want that in the Bible? If it was talking about aliens and talking about all this, it would what? It cause more questions than answers. And they don't want that. They don't want you to question your faith. That's the last thing they want you to do. They want you to fall in line, do as you're told, do as the Bible says, because if not, whatever. James, James, and weird. They all talk about how bad witchcraft and everything is, but the person who actually wrote the Bible for King James was big on writing about witchcraft. So explain that. I mean, it's these things that people don't know. It's not like I'm trying to tell you that the Bible's wrong and bad and all these things. I'm just telling you that there's so many things in the Bible that make more sense when we have the other books of the Bible added to it, so we can read it for ourselves, not have someone choose what we get to read and what we don't get to read, and what things mean and what they don't get to mean. A lot of these were taken from ancient scrolls and and down on paper. And a lot of the scrolls were, at the time of the Bible even being written, weren't even ciphered fully. So it's kind of just somebody sitting down and taking parts of what they liked and putting it together to make a religion. The Emerald Tablets is definitely one of those things. The Emerald Tablets, the Bible pulls, a lot of the Bible pulls from the Emerald Tablets. And it's just crazy the amount of information that makes sense when you actually read it from the standpoint of, there was an old, like still, what is it, how what am I trying to say here, archaeology, mainstream archaeology still doesn't still stands behind the fact that there wasn't a massive flood that covered the earth. Yet all the scriptures, when I say all the scriptures, Hindu, Christianity, uh, Buddha, Buddhist, I think that's Hindu. I don't know. I get them mixed up sometimes, but all of them speak of a great flood. Now, why would all races from all around the world, including Aztec, including North America, which wasn't even discovered until later, still speak about a flood as well? Now, I would have to say I would have to take their word for it because they lived it, for one. Telling an ancient, just because we don't know doesn't make. I mean, I think that's the arrogance of humanity. Is they think that everything they do is foolproof and they know all the answers when it comes to when they're still pushing back the date of like humankind's, the cradle of life, all that stuff, like over in Africa, it started off with like 15,000 years. It's getting pushed back every year. It gets pushed back. Like, I'm trying to think. Gobek Tempe is another one of those things where they have massive monoliths that they found that predate their, like the wheel by like 10,000 years at least. So, I mean, why do we sit here and say that we know when we don't know? We don't know. We weren't there. We can't really. I mean, we
Well,
can speculate.
and not to mention that like there's no mention of the dinosaurs in the Bible at all. When we know that they existed, they were real.
Yeah,
We have physical evidence that they were here. And yet they were
yeah.
never mentioned at all in the Bible. Why?
That's because they didn't know. I mean, when it comes to, and see, that's what I'm saying is mankind, we didn't know even then. We didn't really know.
Right.
Like even when
So
they wrote the Bible.
the Bible was written after the dinosaurs, in my
Oh yeah.
opinion,
Well, they
because and
creationism.
before the technology needed to find said dinosaur bones, the digging and the unearthing of them and figuring out what they are and carbon dating and all that stuff. Like they didn't have that when the Bible was written. So they're just like, ooh, bones.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean they
So
found
like
bones and stuff, but they literally.
if the Bible was truly written by God or the disciples of Jesus or whatever, that there would be some sort of mention of dinosaurs.
You would
But
think.
yeah, I mean, that is a pretty big part of the world's history.
Right. Well,
I don't
like
know.
some parts of the
That's
Bible are true. It's
yo,
the
yeah.
Bible has a lot of truths in it, but then it has a lot of things that doesn't stand up. Like on like the clip you played earlier, like it's obvious we didn't all come from Adam and Eve, and if you
No.
believe that, you're ignorant. I'm sorry, and I'm not really sorry actually. If you believe that we all started from Adam and Eve, you better change this channel now because we aren't for you.
No,
I'm
we're
going to tell you that
not.
right now.
Now, if you're
You're
open to
not.
listening to
You
different
might as well.
viewpoints, stick around. But
Yeah.
if you
You want to
truly,
learn something?
if you want to hate on us for thinking something different, bye.
Do it. Don't care. I ain't gonna lose sleep at night. If you do, so be it.
No.
People need to wake up, honestly. I think that we're in an age of information. Take advantage of that information. For real. I mean, it's all at your tips, folks. I mean, Google, it's been around for a
Literally.
while. But like now you even have AI that can tell you. Like you can just go ask it a question and AI will tell you. Like, I mean, this stuff isn't made up. Like we're talking about real civilization, like the Anunnaki. I mean, they might. I mean, we don't know because, like I said, we aren't there. And that's what this show. This is a show about opening the possibilities of your mind, like to think. You know, I'm all about it. Like I think about this stuff all the time, like on a daily. Hi, hi, Toe Chess.
So, quick
We're
question.
about
Where
learning
all
new
are we
things.
live at?
YouTube and Facebook. My Adam Darkside page on Facebook because our Dark Side of Reality YouTube page is too new, and because Facebook is cracked down on blah 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 blah, that it's too new. I guess you can't go live if you're under 60 days and under a certain amount of followers. So everybody out there, go follow the page. Go follow it. Give it a like. Same with YouTube. Go to YouTube. Look up Dark Side of Reality. Actually, it's on my Dark Side Paranormal, but go there and like it. Yeah,
It's all going to be one and the same before too long.
yeah. Working on everything. This is kind of like the last week. We kind of came to the conclusion that we're going to do this together and we're going to do this and that. Well, we're still working on the this and that part, but we definitely are doing it. So we
We're
got
getting
one of the
there.
three. But once I figure out how to share video on here, there's a spot where it says share screen, but like when I click on it, oh. So,
That laugh, I know what that laugh means. That laugh means I'm an idiot. I just figured it out.
I think I may huff. That's what the H may huff. Let's see here. Slides. I understand. Entire screen. This one. Haha. It should be working shortly. Or not. Ah, there it goes.
Hey.
Look, I did it. Maybe one day. Can you hear anything? Oh my gosh. I don't.
No, there's no sound.
What? Oh my gosh.
It's fine. We'll figure it out.
Sorry, folks. Ah. People can read it though. Okay. I'm stopping this because I think it's because I have headphones. I almost guarantee that's what it is. Hold on a second, folks. I need to pushing back the date of what it is. Hold on a second, folks. Now it'll probably be so loud it's gonna blow your eardrums out.
Happened when Moses, aka probably Akhenaten, I think was really the person, fled Egypt. When the great stopped producing enough power, they created that rose.
Come on, you can do it.
Love it when she riding and shit, yeah.
That isn't it at all. You need to stop. Stop.
I need a head type bitch, drop it down on my dick.
That was graphic.
We do not
Might
own
get in
the
trouble for
rights.
that.
We do not own the rights to this
I didn't.
music.
That was just a random glitch. All right, I give up on that. I am going to stop sharing.
It's fine. Just do it.
Anyways, after some beats dropped on you, I mean, who's watching right now? Hold on. I'm just gonna probably go ahead and I think it might have. Is it still going? There's somebody out there. Can somebody say hi again? If you're out there. All except Facebook profile. Hello. I think there is someone still watching. Thank you for being an awesome guest and watching our podcast. But anyhow, so this was really last minute and it was kind of a lot like a test. So honestly, I think we have a lot to work on and a lot of things to get prepared. But did you want to do this on Saturdays or did you want to do it on during the week?
Um,
Oh well, I can't hear
whatever's
anything anymore
easiest
because
for
I have
you.
it.
I know you work during the week.
I didn't hear anything you said. That's what I had my headset still thing going and out, so it was
Oh.
that's couldn't hear you.
I know you do work during the week, so if weekends are easier, then that's fine.
I mean, it would be a lot better. Then we can work on it before we even start the podcast. We can run through everything and do all that. this is kind of a rough sketch of everything, but our podcast is going to be about aliens, conspiracies, and paranormal stuff.
Mysteries.
Yeah, paranormal mysteries. But we're going to try to have some guests on. If you want to join the podcast, go ahead and drop me a message on Facebook, either on my Adam Darkside account, Darkside Paranormal.
If you have topics that you'd like us to go over, let
Yeah,
us know.
shoot us a video. I mean, YouTube shorts, whatever you want to do, shoot us a video. Um,
TikTok, all that stuff. We got it all.
some weeks we're gonna talk about different things. It won't just all be about aliens. It won't always be about conspiracies. It'll all be something different. Maybe a merging of multiple in one episode. Just depends how we're feeling, how spunky we're feeling that day, and how deep the topic goes. Um, I think it's going to be very fun. It'll be even more fun when we have people on to talk about their encounters with the paranormal, their encounters with aliens, Sasquatch, all kinds of different things. I know people that I got a lot of friends on Facebook, and I know I got a lot of people that do all kinds of stuff in the paranormal fields, and I have my own paranormal team. We like to do paranormal stuff. Um, yeah, that pretty much sums it up. I mean, after the whole Trump thing happened, it kind of threw us all off on
Getting
what we're doing
prepared
tonight.
because we were keeping up on the news and what was going on. I kind of lost track of time myself with all of it
It,
going on and didn't have a whole lot of time to prepare. So,
yeah, I was almost thinking about just canceling to begin with, just because that happened. But I figured, you know, might as well. The show still goes on, right? So might as well test it out, see how it goes. I can go back and even edit this too. I might be able to. It does record the live stream, so it's one thing to watch the live stream now. I might have another copy that might come out that I'll embed those videos in there so people can see the videos we're talking about. And for future reference, we can go live, and then there's always times where we could always record a whole episode and then go in and edit and do whatever and then put the video out. So I don't know. Live streaming is a little iffy sometimes just because, they can take you down just from something being said or done. But whenever you
the
can edit,
wrong words.
yeah, sometimes it's almost smarter just to record and edit and then put out the video because there's a lot riding on the line when you do live chats, but it's also fun. It's fun to be able to get people from all over the country and all over the world to jump on with you and talk about a topic. So,
For sure.
but either way, I think I'm going to make this a half hour short little podcast, and we are running up on the 30-minute mark. So, I thank everyone that's going to watch this video, and sorry that it was a little chaotic, but hey, that's how it always is. I mean, this is our first time even recording on this thing. So I
New
just kind of
software,
curious
new equipment, new everything.
everything. I
It'll
mean,
get
we were,
better as we go. We
yeah,
promise.
that's a promise. Because when me and this girl right here start talking about crazy stuff, we usually deep dive and talk about some crazy stuff. And that's why it might be smarter to record it first because we might say some cheap beep that might tick
Yeah,
some
we might
people
have
off.
to get like a sensor bar and just start ding, 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 ding.
Just hold it down. I mean, cuss like a Mick. Can't help it. It's in the
I mean,
DNA.
we can. We just don't.
Yeah, for sure. We're nuts. Like
It'll be
squirrel
fun. It'll be a
turds.
fun time, though.
Yeah, for sure. Um, I don't know how good this video will turn out in the end. I mean, people probably watch and be like, these guys are crazy. I'm already like editing myself out as I'm speaking. I'm like gonna say the F bomb, and I'm like silence. But like everybody can like get where I'm going with that. These people are crazy.
Beep.
He's crazy. But yeah, I also want to play with like the sounds of voices, like echo and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
I can't believe, see, nobody's watching anymore. They got tired of us talking about nothing.
It's like Seinfeld. It's a show about nothing.
Trust me, folks, it's not about nothing. We're just kind of rambling
All
when we
right.
just
I
should
say
just
we
end
cut
it.
it.
Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks for coming, everybody. We're gonna do Saturdays at 8 o'clock next week. I promise you, it'll be a lot better than this week. Peace out.